Last time on Legends of Alkebulan, we met five individuals chosen by fate to meet with ancestors or deities so that they would be recruited to become the champions of Alkebulan and finally end the reign of the Order of Chaos. Minions of Ogo, the goddess of chaos. Our heroes have met on a chain of islands somewhere in the Jaladri Ocean. Immediately after arriving, gigantic pillars of stone over what seem like uh, pillars of light manifest themselves on the island. It seems like the main island. And, after a few interesting encounters, everyone heads into the island in pursuit of answers as to why they are there. So after crossing the powerful current, these individuals end up on the southeast beach near the Pink Pillar, where they're attacked by strange, shadowy eyeballs while approaching the pillar. And after some unexpected teamwork, the creatures are dispatched. The pillar seems to resonate with Finn, or currently known to the party as Jason, I believe, or Jace. I think he said your name was?
Jason.
Yeah, Jason. And they both resonate that same pink aura. After Finn touches the brick on the pillar, it manifests a door, but not just any door. The door of his childhood home, and without hesitation, he enters. Now we are going to take a step back in time and travel to the city of Kinshasa. Zamir, you are finishing up a job for a family of nobles who are collecting a permit. A gnomish man is handing you a nice sized bag of platinum coins. And he says, "Thanks so much for finding my little brother. I owe you far more than 50 platinum. If you have anything, contact me. I'll do anything I can to help you."
Hey, don't even worry about it. I appreciate it. I'm glad everything was able to be handled safely. Everybody's good. That's all that matters.
Thank you again. And as you navigate this gnome-sized mansion, you get to the door, and you are stopped by a little girl. She has a large sunflower, so large she has to hold it with two hands, and she hands it to you, and she says, "Thanks for finding my daddy, Mr. Horned Guy." And she runs off to another room of the house.
Yeah, take the flower, smell it real quick. Is there like some plants like nearby or maybe outside that I can stick the flower in?
No, not in the immediate vicinity.
Okay, well I'll just hold on to it so I can find somewhere to plant it.
Alright. And as you exit the door, you are engulfed by a radiant yellow divine light. When you regain your senses, you find yourself on a cloud, surrounded by the night sky, as far as you can see. Before you stands a golden-skinned tiefling woman, a huge afro, lined with sunflowers. She appears before you and says, "Hello, Zamir. I'm not going to assume you know who I am, but I am Moshan. It's good to meet you."
Samir kind of looks around, gathering himself a little bit. Is he still holding the sunflower? Or am I still holding the sunflower?
Yes.
Okay. I look at the sunflower, look at the woman in front of me, Ocean. I'm like, was that little girl really handing me this, or was that you?
Oh, that was me, obviously. I had to help you get to this place somehow.
Oh, help, kidnap, same thing. Ocean. I know that name.
Your statement.
I know that name. Oh, god damn it! You're a god.
Yes. What
do y'all need now? Why do y'all always need something? What do y'all need now?
Well, it's not more of what I need, Zamir. It's more of what you need in the world. The world needs champions to fight off the order of chaos once and for all.
So, just so I'm clear, you kidnapped me to ask me to fight a battle against your siblings that are throwing a temper tantrum. Okay, yeah, sounds about right for y'all. Why don't y'all ever, for a bunch of people who are supposed to be omniscient and are supposed to help us, we're always fighting y'all's battles. Why is that?
He smiles and says, well, ever since the evil one, Ogo, was sealed away, that was our doing, by the way. We, the gods, have collectively decided that the mortals should handle mortal responsibilities. The Order of Chaos are mortal creatures. Shouldn't be any problem for you and the other champions to handle. Of course, with our guidance.
I'm guessing I don't really have much of a choice, so...
Oh no, Zamir.
What do you need me to do?
You do have a choice. I wouldn't want to send you on a path as dangerous as this without your consent. But I want you to know now that the world needs you, Zamir. It cannot be anyone else that can be my champion. And she kneels on one knee and she says, Zamir, will you help me? Will you help us?
I think I take a second, really think about it, and I think my self-interest kind of takes over, and it's like, look, if the fate of the world is at stake, of course I'm gonna help, right? I need a world to live in just like everybody else. What are you gonna do for us to help us along? If we're gonna do this, we're gonna need something from y'all to help us here.
The guys have collectively decided that each champion will be helped to realize their true potential. You all will eventually be gods. If you follow the correct paths.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a good payout. Okay, what if I don't want to be you know what? We'll cross that bridge when it gets to it. Yeah, I'll help.
Alright, she holds out her hand to you. Do you take her hand?
I do.
You are engulfed by the same divine yellow light and are transported to another place. And please go ahead and take the Keen Mind feat. And we're going to pause on you real quick. And we are going to travel to southern Angola, to a jailhouse. It's about 3 in the morning, and a young man is in the cell, contemplating his life choices up until this point. Del C, why don't you go ahead and describe your character?
Delcy is a young man who, at the end of the day, sees the right and wrong in the platitudes in and around those who talk to him. But part of the reason why he found himself in this prison or his jail is someone lied to his face. He asked them to recant the lie, and they assumed that words were going to be the only thing said. That was not the case. He is on the smaller side. He's only about 5'7", 5'8".
Interesting.
He is He is more at this point, like he has an afro, but it's kind of lopsided after the last night's events. And he has caramel skin. And he really contemplates the fact that not every single situation can be solved with hands, but in a lot of cases, using your words to say you're about to use your hands tends to work. This is just one of those situations where, yeah, sure, 1v1 it normally works, but 3v1 that did not go as well as he expected.
Well, yes, it went far worse because you were simply defending yourself. You couldn't have known that one of the individuals who died from their injuries was the Duke's son, his oldest son, back. And now, in a few hours, he'll be executed for murder. The individual next to you in the cell has been laughing harder and harder ever since you have entered the cell. He won't stop. It's uncontrollable.
I look over to the individual and I just plainly ask him, gallows humor funny? Is that's supposed to be a joke? There aren't many lives after this.
He laughs, and the laugh changes. It's deeper, more, I would say, evil. I'm laughing at you. Such raw power that you let these mortals treat you however you please. And he suddenly appears in the cell with you. This creature is 10 foot tall, blue skin, 4 arms, 1 gargantuan eye, and only a loincloth. Seems to be made of some sort of reptilian-like skin. His body is covered in intricate tribal tattoos. He says, "Pleased to meet you. I am Oguyo. What finds you here in this place?"
Lack of words, lack of sympathy, lack of empathy, and a dead body. And some alcohol.
An interesting set of events. But this place is beneath you. We will leave. The time of destruction is soon upon us. We must lay waste to what is evil and unjust, so that the world may find balance. He crosses his arms, all 4 of them, and he says, "They'll see. You will be my destroyer."
DLC takes this in stride. I have no problem with such an amends.
He laughs again. Good. And he punches you square in your chest. Boom! It's the hardest thing, it's the hardest pain, the most painful thing you've ever felt. And you are overcome by this blue arcane light. And you bench. And you are transported to another place. Go ahead and take the tough feat. And next, we will travel to a beautiful black sand beach in northern Egypt. A young man is bathing in the noonday sunlight. This beach is part of your family's estate, so you're pretty much left alone in solitude to meditate on the just the vibes of this particular part of the beach that it gives off. And Sunny, go ahead and describe your character.
Sunny is looks like the other members of the Sky family. Very don't know really how much to describe it, but notable features are golden and red hair, kind of the kind of like shimmer, a little bit similar to the sunlights and everything. He has the symbol of Ra on his eye as a birthmark. He kind of well built, muscle wise and everything. Because he spends most of his day running around playing in the sun. This day is just a chill day, apparently.
Alright, so you're just relaxing, like I said, taking in the vibes, and as you look up to the sun, contemplate maybe a quick workout before you head back home. You see a small piece of the sun break off and begin to fall.
Oh, that cannot be good.
And it lands with a thud. The ground shakes, seemingly for miles. It lands about 200 feet away from you. You can feel the heat that this object is giving off as it landed on the ground.
Ah, boy. This better not lead to anything crazy. He gets up and carefully walks towards whatever piece of the sun this is.
When you approach, you're a little bit closer. It shimmers in the ground. It looks like a shield. The ground is so hot around it that some of the black sand has turned into glass in some places.
I have fire resistance, so I take note of that, okay, yeah, this is definitely a piece of the sun. Picks up the shield and inspects it.
Alright, so you pick up the shield and it's heavy, but you can pick it up.
Yeah.
And as soon as you touch it, you are engulfed in an extraordinary orange light. You are launched directly towards the sun at extraordinary speeds.
Oh god, I'm not that resistant. I am not that resistant.
The heat getting more and more intense, even for you. And eventually it gets so intense that you lose your senses. And you wake up on a small island. This sand is like a regular sand color. It's not the unique black sands of the Nubian desert. And a small phoenix lands in front of you. Its feathers made of golden flames, its eyes full of endless light. It speaks to you. It says, "Son E, your carefree summers are in danger."
Oh no. Don't tell me I have to get a job.
If the order of chaos has their way, the world will once again be engulfed in darkness. And even I, Ra, the sun god himself, may not be able to shine bright enough to chase it away. Sun, skies.
It's sunny.
Excuse me. Sunny, skies. Will you help me protect the light with your amazing flame?
This will get me out of my dad's business meetings, I guess. And sounds fun. Do I get to keep the shield?
Of course. It is my gift to you. One of many blessings you will receive. And it flaps its wings and its flames dissipated and it's gone. And a feather lands before you.
Oh heck yeah!
And as you get a chance to actually look around now, you find yourself on a chain of islands. Small islands. They are surrounded by a larger island, and as it appears, it looks like there are pillars of either stone or light. They glow and resonate. It's hard to tell which. Begin to grow from the ground, and each of you see this as well, Samir and Delcy, and you also see the current dragging 3 individuals around the island, and they kind of disappear around it. What do you guys do?
Like they're stuck in the water.
Nah, it looks like they're just being drugged by the tough current, and you only see them for a moment, and then they look like they disappear towards the southeastern side of the island.
Okay, so 1, who are you guys? 2, where are we? 3, should we go help those people that just, I'm assuming, just sank under the water down there?
Did we all pop out at the same place?
You are on your own individual islands, but you're close enough. You're close enough to see each other. And I mean, if he yelled, you could hear him.
Yeah.
And the smaller islands you observe, the water's not that deep around them. The only way the water gets deep is around the actual large island, and it seems to be a strong current surrounding it.
About how far are each island from each other?
We'll say between like 75 to 100 feet.
Okay, for sure. I think Zamir's gonna look to the side. You can go save him. I still need to figure out where I'm at. So if you want to go handle that, you got it.
Delcy looks over and says, "Somehow I feel this is not going to be the last time I'm going to have to handle something." And Delcy goes over to actually try to help.
So you go towards the current. Are you going to try to swim?
Delcy's going to try to gauge exactly how much room he has. If he has to check on his hip to make sure he still has his equipment, but he normally carries a whip.
Yeah, you are all you are fully equipped. All the things that were taken from you when you were arrested have been returned to you. Except your armor is a tad different.
Delcy checks it. Delcy remembers. Oh right. he starts breathing real heavy, making sure. Starts patting his belly. Because last time he checked, his entire chest got caved in.
Yeah, he took a punch from a god. No, your armor, your plate armor feels lighter, like it was custom built for you. And in the sunlight, when you turn a certain way, you can see the tribal symbol in it, similar to what Ogo had on his body.
Okay. Delcy will then look. That's new. Okay, well, doesn't think much of it. Goes to see how much room between him and where they're sitting in the current.
Oh well, they've already gone by. So you will either need to jump in the current to try to either catch up, or maybe try to cross the island to the island itself.
Delcy's going to try to. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say Delcy's going to try to go across the island just because he's not sure exactly if he can swim in this plate.
So you want to go back to your island? or you want to swim across?
Delsey's going to try to swim across, seeing that there's no other way over.
All right, so go ahead and make either an acrobatics or athletics check, so you can see if you can swim against this current.
DM question.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I have a teleportation cantrip, right?
You
But it
do.
only goes 30 feet. Can I continuously cast it right before I'm about to hit the water?
To cast it back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Cantrip.
Good to know.
But from the current that you're standing to the beach across would probably be just 30 feet, so you should be fine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just I'm gonna just shadow step over there, so I look like I walk to the edge of my island, and right before my foot touches the water, I'm on the other side of the beach.
Sunny is going to immediately dive in the water, see if he can get the three individuals that seem to have drifted off.
All right. Make either a acrobatics or athletics check.
All right.
Let's see. What did you get?
15.
15. That is plenty to get across.
I rolled a 18 plus of 5.
That is more than enough as well. And so you all begin to swim across. And just as you are getting in the groove of it, the current gets way more intense and begins to pull you. You are pulled all the way around the island, and you end up on the northwestern side, just as Amir is teleporting across.
What the heck?
And we are going to pause on the three of you guys for the moment and head back over to our other individuals. And you all see Finn, or Jason as you know him, manifest this door on this pillar and then simply walk in. What do you all do?
Well, did y'all see that? Where did he go?
Did he invite us into the door thing that he went through?
No, he didn't.
Are you sure? I feel like I've been invited.
I'm pretty sure he did invite us.
There's nothing about Finn.
Well, I'm gonna go ask him anyway. I'm gonna walk towards the door.
Hey, Deshaun, that's on you, bro. I mean, I'll follow you, but
I think Daisy would go in the direction she thinks that tiefling she saw was going.
Alright, so you're going to continue towards Center Island?
If that's where the tiefling's going, yeah.
Yeah, you would go. Go north around the pillar and continue towards Center Island. It's like a overgrown path that you start to go through. And go ahead and make a perception check, Daisy.
Oh boy. This is about the time that I learned that I should have had my character sheet up before this. Perception check.
Yes.
That is a dirty, filthy 20.
With your disgusting 20, just outside of the tree line, you see a pair of glistening cat-like eyes, and as your eyes adjust, you see a huge black panther. It seems to be eating something. An elf, a sea elf. You two lock eyes for a moment. It picks up its prey, and without effort or sound, it disappears into the shadows of the night.
God, I can't take shit seriously.
My parents are be pissed.
I immediately flashed to like Emperor's New Groove, where the fly gets trapped in the web. He's like, "Help me! Help me!" Like, well, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen. But I think Daisy at this point is like weighing her options of like, well, on the one hand, if that creature is alive, I should probably help, but the odds of that are low. Plus, you know, animals are gonna animal, so they tend to not do shit unless they had a decent enough reason to, so maybe let nature take its course. Maybe let nature take its course. And so I think Daisy will kind of like take note of that. Note that like, there are panthers, and they are definitely territorial. So,
and they are much larger than a panther should be.
I think then this is in like the forest or jungle area.
It's still like a desert island, so it's like sand and like palm tree. The palm trees are thick and like overgrown around each other. Mm-hmm. And the sun has just set now, so it's pretty dark except for the night sky.
Oh, great. So I think then Daisy will like go from like walking to like maybe getting like a few feet up in the air and just like kind of flying. Like,
okay.
Maybe I want to be able to move quickly.
Alright, so you will continue up this path towards Center Island, where it looks like you saw the Tiefling woman land. Finn, you walk through this door, and you are immediately in a open field of tall grass. It sways in the breeze under the night sky. The Corey spirits float around you like moths. This place seems familiar. You hear a hymn that the spirits sing to you when you're overwhelmed. And a particular moth kind of flutters around you. Seems like it's trying to get your attention.
Smash it. I'm joking. I don't actually do that. I kind of I'm looking around and it's a weird feeling of being I'm used kind of like I think I'm kind of used to the feeling, but it's still a slight little unnerving. I think when I noticed the moth, it gets my attention, and so now I'm like hyper focused on it, and I'm like watching.
As you're watching it, it flutters one more time, and then it flies off in the direction of a lake.
I follow after it.
Right, and this lake is a little further than you thought it'd be, but once you get to it, you look in the reflection of the water, and you see individuals that look very much like you. People that you haven't seen before, but look familiar. They stare a lonely stare at you, as if they haven't seen you in a long time, and they miss you. And they whisper to you, "Come home. We need you. Come home. You are our son."
I think Finn is, I think, rightfully confused. Because Finn knows that he didn't grow up around his immediate family because if anybody see a childhood picture knows he's the different one. But it's also there's this kind of I think he gets a feeling of both familiarity. Gosh, fuck that one up. As well as some kind of like distance and uncertainty, and he kind of just stands there, and he's trying to figure out what to do next, but no immediate answer is coming to him. He's kind of stumped.
The ancestral spirits at each other, and they look at you, and then they all point towards the center of the lake, and you see that a door has manifested there, and they say, "Go, young Kalashtar. Your destiny awaits."
And Finn looks confused. Kalashtar. He kind of says it to himself, and sometimes he listens to the voices, so he makes his way towards the door. He is a little. It does strike. It does come to mind that he's like, there's a lot of doors I'm dealing with. so I don't think he's I think at this point he's it really is just going to go with the flow this side because there's no telling what's on the other side of the door. And I think he goes towards the middle of the lake. And I think he gets to the door, he kind of steadies himself, takes a breath, and he turns the knob to go inside.
Alright, you open the door, and you enter a small room. The door closes and locks behind you. From the style and the color scheme of this particular shop, it looks like one of the rooms of past workshop of the God of Knowledge secrets that you met earlier. There are tables with different kinds of tools. Each table looks like it has something that he was working on. There's a pair of thigh-high boots. There's a key ring with 9 rings on it, each of a different size. And then the other table has 5 vials of liquid, all different colors.
So I think he kind of just looking around a room, and I think he kind of picks up the boots and kind of look at them a little bit. He kind of puts them back down. He takes the rings. I'm assuming they're all kind of connected to each other, something like a chain of some sort.
Yeah, it's a keychain. It's a keychain, and then it's got 9 rings.
Yeah,
9
kind of just
keys of different sizes on it. 9 keys, my bad.
I think he kind of looks at it, kind of holds it up in front of him. And I think he kind of holds on to it, but it's kind of more absent-mindedly because he kind of now he's looking at the vials and he's like looking at them just purely out of curiosity. It's like maybe he like picks them up and kind of like looks for some sort of like a label or something.
They don't have labels. Each one of them is a different color. One of them is blue. It looks like there's little sparks of arcane lightning in it. The next one is almost clear, so much so that at first you didn't think anything was in that vial until you touched it and disturbed the liquid. The third vial looks like it's just full of like little mini clouds. The fourth vial is like a thick, purplish kind of, almost like syrup. And then the last vial is kind of just like it's like really clean water.
I think Finn is. Finn kind of like looks at the vials, just kind of like holding them up. I think he like occasionally like shakes one to see if like how it looks when it's shaken. I don't think he opens them because again he doesn't know what they are. But I think he sets the vials down, and I think he kind of looks around to see if there's anyone else there.
No, this is like a smaller workshop amongst the entire laboratory that is Pat's domain. It's just a small room. Looks like he's just working on some side projects.
So he kind of sits there, and he remembers it looks like Pat's room. It's kind of he kind of looks around. Just like these are the only things that like seem significant like to him. I guess I think he just grabs all of it because it's kind of like, well, they told me to come here, so I don't know. And he's grabbing everything and still kind of looking around for like something like a more clear reason for him to be there.
So you take the boots, the keyring, and the vials of liquid.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna try to exit the room?
Absolutely. Is there like another exit, or is it the same exit that he came in?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same door. When you walked in, it closed and locked.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think he's gonna try to unlock it and leave.
All right. Make a sleight of hand check for me.
It's gonna be a 26.
That's plenty. The door unlocks, and you walk through a door, and you are now in the basement training room of your childhood home. There are a few different things around. It looks like there's someone in the room training a large Goliath man swinging his axe. Upon closer inspection, it's Arnok, but it doesn't look exactly like him. It looks only like a silhouette of him. There's no color in his eyes or his skin. He looks like a black and white photo placed in real life. He sees you, points his axe at you, and he says, Yerba. Good. I was looking for a punching bag. I mean, sparring partner. Akala and Deshaun, that is when you two walk through that door right after Finn does.
Okay.
Finn immediately tenses up. Like childhood trauma immediately comes into play.
Intelligence for me.
Hello.
Is that intelligence? What am I? Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence save your psychic overload saving throw.
Okay. So,
Hello. Sorry to walk in. I knocked and the door just like opened.
gonna be
Deshaun,
7.
You rolled a 7.
Oh wait, that's a D4. Wait, let's see.
It's an intelligence saving throw. You gotta beat a 12. If you didn't, then you gotta roll a D4.
It's a D4. So that's gonna be. That is a 1.
A 1. I believe your thoughts are projected involuntarily.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm gonna die. He's gonna kill me. Oh shit. Fuck. Damn it. Fuck. Okay, oh no, wait, oh, they can hear me. Oh shit, God, stop, okay, stop thinking. Okay, stop thinking. Okay, I can't stop thinking, I'm still thinking. Oh my god, now I'm thinking about thinking. Oh my god, shut up. And he continues to, this is what's happening right now.
Well, so the two of you hear Finn speaking, but his mouth isn't moving. And he seems to be in some sort of state of panic.
Are you okay?
He's like, oh, this guy.
Yes,
fucking laugh. Why is he here? Oh my god, oh shit, god damn it.
Hey.
Just don't tell him what you think about him because he sucks. He sucks. Oh, okay, he sucks. Oh god. Oh shit. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay.
Is there anything I can do to calm his mind down? Like, because I got a psychic connection. I already know what this is.
Wait, hold on. I think I got something. Hold on.
Okay.
He's gonna Deshaun's gonna slowly approach him, hands out. And he's gonna take the bracers that are on his wrists off.
Okay.
Yeah, he comes in slow but with a smile, his normal game winning smile. He's like, here, I want you to have these.
He can't possibly. This is a wise thing to do. And he's trying to. It's normally receive the gift, but his mind is still saying what he's thinking. It's this whatever. Just do this because whatever he's gonna. Oh god, he knows what I'm thinking.
Hey, it's okay. I don't know if I've properly introduced myself. Keeps the smile on his face. My name is Deshaun, and I want to let you know you're amongst friends.
He's gonna look on you. Tell me already. I told you my name is Chase. Even though that's not my name. My name is Finn. That's not my name. My name is Sarah. Oh God! When does this end?
Hey, it's okay. I understand. You said your name is Finn. Wait, you said? How did you say that? You didn't. Your mouth didn't move.
Oh, great, he's not smart either. Oh no, God damn!
I'm just sitting there, just watching the exchange. I'm like, oh my God! I know what this is because I feel like this happens amongst all Clash Star people, or it's an occurrence that happens. So I'm just like, oh boy.
Oh yeah, Sean just puts his hand back and is like, "Hey, I got this. Don't worry." He takes out his braces. Hey, look. This is a peace offering right here. These are my ogres of gauntlet power. I don't need them more. I want you to have them.
He's like, okay. He says out loud, okay, but mentally it's like, if this is what it takes to get him to stop talking to me, I'm just gonna just take him.
We'll say your Finn. We'll say your minute has passed, and your thoughts are now to yourself again.
Yeah, he's just he's like, He takes a breath and kind of like wipes the sweat from his forehead. It's like, he's like, so there was, I'm sorry, I have a weird sense of humor. There was an elaborate joke.
I believe you.
He kind of looks at you.
I kind of walk up on my fin. My people usually have issues with this. I mean, I can help you with this. So your thoughts aren't, shared. we practice how to, contain our thoughts and not share them with everybody.
Yeah, Akala, you remember that this is something that happens. It usually happens during puberty. And so it's something that's easily overcome, but it seems that without proper training, it can progress to adulthood.
But I'm still not aware that he's my people, but I just kind of have like a kind of idea. Like I'm like, oh, this seems familiar. This like it's before.
It's Polino. It's shining light bulbs in your head. Like this guy probably not a human if he's doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Finn, I know that you're a nervous person, but my people have dealt with this. This usually happens during puberty. So I mean, I can help you contain your thoughts.
He just kind of looks at him. He goes, and he just he goes, yeah. So he doesn't know what to say because he's like still trying to calm down. He goes, so I don't know what's going on right now. He kind of looks around. Is Arnok still there?
Yes, actually, he approaches and swings his axe and says, "Hey, did you assholes forget about me?"
Oh shit! I
need the three of you to roll for initiative.
I knew it.
Shit!
We're gonna pause. We're gonna pause right there and head back to the northwestern side of the island with our three individuals that have washed up on shore.
13 for me.
Okay. And
I got a 4.
Okay.
14.
Alright, 13, 14.
Oh, interesting.
Alright, as the three of you walk up from the beach, it is now sundown. It's nighttime now. This island is much larger than you anticipated it to be. It didn't look that large before you crossed the water. But you see palm trees extremely far as you can see. In the distance, you see a pillar. Seems to go up for a mile, and it resonates with a beautiful yellow light. And that same yellow light begins to resonate around you, Samir.
For sure. I was just about to ask you, it was the same light. I guess I'll start making my way over to the pillar.
Alright. And what is everyone else up to here? Is anyone else gonna do anything? Is anyone else gonna follow? Samir.
Delcy will follow, and he'll say, "Hey, right behind you." And Delcy will use his invisibility.
Yeah, so Zamir just kind of looks back over his shoulder, looks square at Delcy, and just like, that's fine, okay. By the way, who brought you here? Was it Oshun? Did Oshun bring you here too?
Definitely wasn't Oshun.
So it's just a bunch of them just kidnapping people. Alright. Cool. Yeah. Sounds about right. And just continues to walk towards the pillar.
Alright, Tony, are you approaching the very large chest?
Yeah. Sonny started walking towards the pillar with everybody else, but then he saw the big treasure chest. He's like, "Oh, what's this now?"
Yes, it is a large chest, almost the size of a building. And
God damn!
There's a huge, looks like a combination lock on it.
Oh no, a combination lock that can be opened with a combination lock. What's the current combination?
Well, it's currently pointing at 12, but you don't know the combination.
He kind of looks around, kind of knocks in the chest a little bit, kind of inspects it for any traps or maybe any magic.
Yeah, do an investigation check.
Investigation. Let's go. Let's say +0. What? Ugh, what if I put my D20? Oh, I did roll already? Ah, god damn it. Nah, it's a 2.
You rolled a 2?
Yep.
It's a big ass fucking chest. The combination.
Is it made of wood at least?
Yeah, it's definitely made of wood, and there's some metal.
Alright, he's gonna go to the wood part, cast Produce Flame, just set.
Alright,
Let that
Let's hope not.
Alright, so it does catch a blaze, but it's taking a while for the flame to catch. And Zamir, as you approach the tower, you are suddenly surrounded by several shadows. They are eyeball-like shadows, and just a pair of legs. And I need you to roll for initiative, please. Alright, Delcy, you're up first.
One second. Delcy's going to pull out both of his whips and attack the one that's furthest behind. One sec. Oop, that is the wrong one. Yeah.
Alright, roll a hit.
10 land?
A 10 does not hit. The shadowy eyeball dodges your attack.
Okay. I have a bonus action. Simple weapons. I can use a second whip attack.
Are you gonna attack the same way? Oh yeah.
Yes.
I was about to say that's the only one you can attack, I think.
Yeah, it's within 10 feet. I would have to move. I'm going to whip attack, and this one second. This one was a 21 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Does 3 damage.
3. Alright, so you throw your whip and you take a chunk of this shadow-like creature off, but it's still standing. And it is the shadow's turn. And this one's gonna hop towards you. And it's gonna try to kick you with its little legs. And a 7 will not hit. Alright, this other one is going to approach you as well. But this one, its eyeball sort of splits open, presenting a wide mouth of teeth. It's going to attempt to bite you. And a 22 will hit for 8 piercing damage. Zamir, you're up.
Okay. You're just gonna spin around, see that we're getting attacked, and is gonna go ahead and cast magic missile on, sending one dart to each of the shadows.
All right, cool. Roll your damage.
Cool. 5 damage to each of them.
5 damage to each.
Yeah, so Zamir takes out 3 playing cards out of his pocket, kind of surges into them and just tosses them towards the shadows. Puts his hand right back in his pockets. And he shouts to do I even? I'm trying to think if I would even know your name, because I don't know if I was playing. I don't know if.
Yeah, you guys didn't talk much when you washed up on the beach.
Yeah, no. So Zamir's gonna be like, "You okay?"
Yeah,
Elsie's gonna be like, not gonna lie, this thing just it's sunk deep, in a little bit of pain.
Okay. Let's get you out of there then. Do I see the pillar acting a certain type of way now that I'm next to it?
No, you're still resonating the yellow light with it, but nothing has happened because you haven't touched it yet.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wait because I feel like Elsie might need some help. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna keep my distance from the shadows, but I'm gonna shadow step to about here, to get away from the one that was near me. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, cool. Sonny, you hear commotion, like fighting. What do you do?
Here's the fighting and everything. How's the fire going? Is it going? Can I walk away and it's gonna have some progress when I get back?
Yeah, it seems to have caught ablaze, and hopefully whatever's in there is too flammable.
Yeah, isn't too flammable. All right, can I see them past these big ash trees?
Yeah, it's not too overgrown. They're palm trees, so there's not a lot of branches on the bottom. Yeah, so you could probably
he's going to take the dash action, so that's what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So around here, that's all he can do.
Here. Oh yeah, it's a big island. Are you gonna do anything with your bonus action?
I don't think I have any usable bonus actions at the moment. Actions, bonus actions. Yeah, no.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative so I can put you in the initiative.
Right.
Delcy, you're up.
$17.
Okay. Well, Delcy is going to attempt to deal with these eyeballs. Specifically, he's going to try to hit the first one again, the one that's behind him.
Alright, roll the hit.
16 hit.
A 16 will hit.
Okay. It does 6 damage.
Alright, how do you kill this ugly ass shadowy piece of shit?
I'm going to take my whip, low whip it to one of its legs, and pull my whip back to try to rip its leg off and throw the bone end of its leg into its face.
What the fuck?
That sounds excellent. So you rip it off, and it's you see it's not made of flesh and bone, but shadow and like some sort of essence. But the action still works, and you kind of crush it, and you hear it as it fades out of existence.
Okay. Delcy is then going to use that bonus action second whip attack on the one that's in front of him.
I roll the hit.
$20.
20 will hit.
That's 3 damage.
3.
Yep, sadly. So the caveat to the web says I can use both action and bonus action, but on the second attack, I can't use the damage modifier. Or in this case, the strength modifier.
I see. Yeah. So you take a nice chunk out of this creature. And it's not looking too great. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright, it's now the Shadow's turn. And let's see. Alright. This Mir and Delcy, I need you both to make a wisdom saving throw.
15.
15, you are good, as the eye kind of displays this a hypnotic pattern at you. It catches you for a moment, but you resist it. 18, you are good as well. And that will be the Shadow's turn. Zamir, it's your turn.
Yeah, Zamir's gonna go ahead and not taking any chances, just trying to end this real quickly. Well, okay. Both these shadows look pretty much the same level of hurt.
The one closest to Del C is looks like it's much worse off than the other, but they're both not looking great after that magic missile attack.
For sure. Well, I'm gonna hit him with the second one. Two are gonna go to that one, the one away from Delcy, and one is gonna hit the one that's near Delcy.
Right. Cool.
So each dart is gonna. That's beautiful. Each dart's gonna do another 5 damage.
All right. How do you kill these shadows?
Yeah. So Zamir sees that Delcy just took one out, hits another one, and just goes, "Hey, you might want to duck," and throws some more of his magic missile cards to explode when they hit the shadows.
And you hear that same screech of as they both kind of disintegrate as the bolts hit, and they are gone.
You okay?
Thanks. What's your name?
Zamir. Yeah. Didn't have time to do any introductions earlier.
Go ahead and describe your character, Zamir. Yeah.
For sure. So Zamir, about 6 foot. But I feel like the most distinguishing features about him is the fact that he is a deep blue tiefling. Wearing all black, nothing like no leathers or anything, just clothes. Got like black pants on, black shoes, white shirt. Got like a black long, like not really a robe, but like a tunic. Blue horns that curl back with dreads pulled back into a top knot. And just piercing, glowing eyes that are just kind of staring at both of y'all. But yeah, just I thought you were going to be done for a second there. I'm not gonna lie, you look like you were about to drop. You need to take a second to sit down or something. I'm about to go handle this pillar situation. Y'all see it going too, right? Or is it just me?
Oh yeah, it's glowing.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna go figure out. Look at that. But do you need? I can't help you with your pain. But
I can. I walk up to him, put my hand on your shoulder, and give you like 3 points of lay on hands.
Delcy will look over and say, "Thanks." I think that's actually just thanks. I think you just about helped me patch myself up. And Delcy will also use his lay on hands, which brings him back to full health.
Okay, so while they're healing Delcy, I'm gonna go ahead and walk over to the pillar.
Zamir, when you were within your true sight range of these 2 other individuals, you saw floating above their heads the infinity symbol.
Over both of them?
It's in the form of flowing energy, and when you saw Sunny heal Delcy, you saw that it sped up Delcy's infinity symbol's energy flow to like a normal speed. But this is something that you haven't seen before with your true sight.
Yeah, Zamir's gonna take note of that. Not gonna say anything yet. Actually, Zamir's gonna look up. like above him. So, does he see anything?
Above each of them, or above himself?
No, above myself. Yeah, like I see it above them. I see them not really taking notice to it, so I'm gonna look up above myself.
Oh yeah, you don't see anything above you.
Beautiful. Yeah. Gonna take note of it, but gonna go ahead and walk over to the pillar.
All right.
Sunny's gonna immediately like turn around, check on the fire.
You can see the smoke coming over the patch of trees in the distance. It's caught a pretty decent blaze. It's lighting up the area since it's pitch black.
Oh, that should be
Do I see the fire?
done.
That's crazy that I didn't think about that. But yeah, do we see the fire?
Oh, yeah. Well, you all see the fire, definitely.
I go to the chest and check it out.
Yeah, I run towards the fire.
It looks like a decent sized hole has been burned through. You can't quite fit through it yet, but it's almost there. I mean, with your fire resistance, you could probably grab a couple of weak boards and just
Yeah, that's what I do. Kind of like roll up my sleeve so everyone to stand back as I just grab the freaking burning wood to just like pull it off and everything. You have all those sparks and embers just like flying off.
Yeah, when you do that, gold coins begin to spill out of this chest. Just coins after coins after coins. So many coins. It begins to pile up around you, almost to your knees.
That's definitely a trap.
Fuck
Yeah, Zamir sees that and he's like, no, I'm good, and walks right on back to the pillar. And goes and do. Can I do like an Arcana check to see like what's going on with it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a 7.
What's a what?
That's just gonna be a 7 Arcana check on the pillar.
A 7 will get you that it's divine energy that's resonating with it, but you probably figured that anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hand on it, just so I can feel it.
Alright, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw for me.
That's a 9.
A 9. Alright, so
Wait, is it to be charmed or frightened?
no, it's not. You're good.
Okay.
The pillar, the stones in the pillar begin to move and shape and reform, and it presents to you a door. Not just any door though. It's the door to your childhood home.
What the fuck? Okay. Zamir looks up and it is like, Ocean, I don't know what games you're playing right now, but I'm not having it. And it's gonna walk up and open the door and walk through the door.
Alright, you walk through the door. Let's see, do you follow? Or are you gonna chill outside?
Delcy is going to try to investigate the area, just to look around, make sure there's nothing following them. Maybe throw his whip around and see if it catches anything in the air. Other than that, he'll walk through the door too.
Alright, make a perception check.
It's a 9.
A 9?
Yep.
A 9 will get you, in, the distance, well, not in the distance, in this little tree section area, you notice, animal prints. It looks like maybe a cat, but they look way too large to be a cat. Like a regular, not even cat, like even larger than like a lion or like a jaguar's paw print. It's huge.
His hand against paw print in the distance says, "Nah," and walks to the door.
Okay. Sonny, are you going to stay and collect your gold?
Gonna fill up my coin pouch and also a good chunk of my backpack, and probably like bury a good handful underneath a pit of sand, just for later. Then he's gonna meet up with the rest of the party.
Right, so you would quickly stuff as much gold as you can on your person, and then you follow inside the pillar as well. Alright, we are going to jump back to Finn in his pillar. I'm just going to throw something on for a battlefield. For your training room date. So it's Sean, Finn, and Akala. Go ahead and throw your tokens down if you have one. If not, I can make you one. While we are waiting to place tokens, Daisy, you finally reach Center Island after the long floating paranoia of the trail, after seeing that large Black Panther, and you one moment.
This magic moment.
You see 3 pillars and a fountain in the middle of them. One of the pillars is shining a bright purple light. One of them is shining a green light, and the other is shining a white light. And as you approach, the white light that resonated around you earlier begins to resonate within you. And you passed the tree line just in time to see a tiefling woman walk inside the green pillar.
That's interesting.
And we will, yeah. What do you want to do? You want to follow her, or maybe investigate your own pillar?
I don't think Daisy's really aware of how these pillars work because she left before anything happened with Finn's. So she fully goes in and disappears into the pillar.
The green pillar or the white pillar?
The green pillar.
Okay. So we will.
No. I'm asking does the tiefling?
Yeah, the tiefling woman. You see her touch it, and then a door appears as she is glowing the same green energy, and then she walks through the door.
And this is on the island I'm currently on, right? I don't have to cross water to get to there.
Oh no, you're still on the big island.
Okay.
You just went through a path to a different part of the same large island.
Then. Oh God, I'm of 2 minds. Trying to think authentically, what would Daisy do in this situation? Because she's both curious enough and, quite honestly, nosy enough to straight up just wait for her to come out. But also she can't just ignore the well, clearly.
Yeah, the white pillar resonating with the same energy around you.
Right.
So interesting.
Is there like an internal her being like drawn to the white pillar, or is it just a glow?
It's as you get closer, the glow comes around you as well as the pillar, and it's kind of like pulsing, but it's not pulling you there, but it's kind of like giving you a clue, like this is your pillar.
Okay. Then yeah, I think Daisy will kind of like take another look at the green pillar, but then kind of like resolve to like, you know what, it is, let's just go, and she'll go towards her pillar.
All right. If you touch your pillar, I will need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, for God's sake! Son of a. Yeah. I mean, Daisy is not the overly paranoid, thinky type, so she will just touch it. Ooh, that is a natural 20.
Nice. So the pillar spins and coalesces. The bricks change, and it presents a door. And this is the door to your house.
Oh, sweet.
So, do you enter?
I mean, yeah.
All right, cool. So, we will pause on you, and we will go back to Finn's pillar. And Arnok says, 3 punching bags in 1. It's gonna be fun today. And Deshaun, you're up first.
Let's see. Just enough, buddy. Just enough. We're gonna run over, and all in one motion, we're gonna hit him with a super kick, and then also get one more unarmed strike in as well, and we're gonna do both of them with unarmed fury.
All right, nice roll. Hits.
Well, like that one. That is, one's gonna be a 9. Okay. We can do something with that. That one's gonna be an 18.
What?
One's a 9 and one's an 18.
All right, the 9 won't hit. And pretty sure the 18 will. Yes, the 18 will hit. So roll your damage.
All right, and we're also going to, with the damage, we're going to activate a giant foundling. Let me see.
Okay.
We're going to activate giant foundling to get an extra D10 dice roll for damage. It's going to be let's see. So we got 10 from. Unknown force. And that's going to be 14. Like so, 14 plus. Ooh, there we go. So we got 14 bludgeoning damage plus 8 fire damage, so 22 damage in total.
Woo!
I feel you know.
You knocked the shit out of Arno. He takes a step back, and his face gets more serious.
Yeah, right before Deshaun ends his turn, he's gonna hit him with a little Dougie. That's fine. It's all fun.
Yeah, it's not.
Fun.
It's not a good idea.
Alright, so that is going to put Arnok into a rage.
Yeah.
And so that's what he does. He goes into a rage, and a surge of wild magic flows around him. I'm gonna roll a d8. Because that's fun. Roll the 3. Let's see what happens. Alright, so you see a wild surge of magic swirl around him as he goes into his rage, and a small pixie appears next to him.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then he's going to take his great axe and take a swing at you, Deshaun. And a 23 will hit for...
Damn.
slashing damage.
Jesus Christ.
Flashes into your chest.
Oof. Fuck.
And since that will end his turn, the little pixie next to him will fly into your face and explode. Make a dex saving throw.
This is not fun anymore. 26. No, 25. Let's go.
25, you are good. So,
save my life.
You will take 1 force damage.
Literally saved my life.
Alright, Finn. You're up.
I think is he locks eyes to Arnok, and he's going to like beg him, like, you don't have to do this, Arnok. This is, we can talk this out. He's going to take the dodge action, and as a bonus action, he's going to use his mental abilities to snatch Deshaun 5 feet away towards him, away out of Arnok's immediate reach.
Alright, so he moves. You feel a pull on you. Deshaun, do you resist it?
Nope.
Alright, so you're pulled 5 feet away from Arnok's silhouette. And you're no longer in melee range.
Deshaun's gonna get dragged back like a little kid. He's gonna be like, oh man.
And I think that's gonna be my turn.
Alright. Arcala. Alright, Dissonant Whispers is a wisdom save. Alright. Alright, and he falls to the ground, and he begins to dissolve, Thanos snap style.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to say, Finn?
think Ben kind of walks over to where he was, concerned and confused. And I think he's kind of in his head, and like the other two are effectively not even in the room with him. He's, I think you get a sense that it wasn't actually Arnak, but it was such a, because of how immediate it was. It's like a lot to process, whatever. So I think he's kind of just sitting there and kind of like contemplating the decisions he made during the last interaction he had with Arnak. I don't think he says anything.
As this doppelganger of Arnak fades, it gives you a smile as its last moments, and a door appears where Arnak was laying.
And growing in annoyance with these doors. He just opens the door with this telekinesis.
You can see that it's out to outside, like back outside to the island.
He's kind of like he just walks back outside.
Deshaun, obviously not good. Yeah, man, that was. Nah, I'm good, man.
I can do this all day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
arms is hanging off. Arms are hanging off.
I'm pretty sure one is left, right? Just one. Yeah.
I had to be.
Yeah, no rush. I'm cool. Yeah.
Alright, let us take a pause. Finn's group. As you guys exit the pillar, it begins to slowly sink into the sand. And it no longer has the pink aura. And we are going to jump over to Zamir's pillar. Zamir, you walk into your pillar, and there's another flash of yellow light, and you are a child again, sitting in a doctor's office with your father, your human father, and you've just had your eyes checked. The diagnosis is not good. The doctor speaks with your father. He's sort of whispering, but you can kind of hear what they're saying. The doctor says to your father, we've done everything we can. We just can't figure out why his sight is failing. Given his physique, maybe his mother's side of the family. Your father interrupts and says, that's not an option. The doctor sighs and says, yes, but maybe a family member, someone to provide some insight. Your father sighs and thanks the doctor. Walks over to you, and he begins to speak, but you can no longer hear him. Your ears have gone out, and your eyes begin to fade as well, and you can no longer see. When you regain your senses again. It's sort of a shock, and you're standing in the doorway of a temple dedicated to Oshun. It's pouring, raining outside, and this place looks empty, and looks like it has been for quite some time. But it looks like at the altar there are a few items sitting there.
Zamir kind of takes a second, kind of shakes himself back into the present where he is right now, kind of re-grounds himself, and I'm going to go ahead and walk up to the pillar. So I walk up to the altar.
Alright, as you approach the altar, you observe there is a book, a bell, and a spear. And with your true sight, they all are glowing the yellow divine energy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the book. Well, I'm gonna pick them up in order, and kind of just inspect them, look at them real quick, see if I can like read anything in the book.
It looks like the book has a number of arcane spells. You've studied a bit of wizardry in your past. It seems like these are spells from the Order of Wizards.
Got it. Okay. I'm put that kind of not to the side, but like I don't really have a place where I can put it on my person, so I'm just gonna kind of tuck it under my arm. And pick up the bell next. Just kind of check that out. When I ring it's like a normal bell.
When you ring the bell, the clasp hits, but it doesn't make a sound.
Okay. I gotta speak out loud in my I say that so I can make sure that I can hear my own voice. And then I just kind of put the bell to the side and I go to pick up the spear.
Right, and the spear is a little bit heavier than it looks. But it seems just like a regular spear. It's got some magical energy around it.
Yeah. Zamir kind of hesitates a little bit. Ooh, this might not be for me. Okay, let me just hold this. I'm gonna look around and see if there's any like a place, I guess, where the spear might go, or if it's something that I'm supposed to take with me.
It doesn't look like there's any place for it in this old dilapidated temple. And as you're looking around, you hear Delcy and Sunny walk through the door.
Oh, hey guys. I see. As they're walking in, I look up at. Is there like a statue of Oshun in here?
Yeah, it's in the front. That's what the altar is.
Okay,
it's her in kind of like a meditative pose.
Gotcha. I look up at the altar and kind of say, really, not where they can hear me. You couldn't include like a bag or something? Just clearly okay. All right. Hey guys. I think it's just this room in here. We can head on out. Do y'all know why we're here? Like, I didn't really get much information from Oshun when she sent me here. I know like what we're supposed to do, but like, why are we? Why couldn't I have done it?
The only information that Raw gave me was that the Order of Chaos is getting a little too chaotic, and he needs me to help take them down, and it gets me out of my dad's business meeting, so that's why I'm here.
Okay. I guess that's a good reason. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, do we just go back to our own? What happened to those guys that I thought y'all went to go find to help the people that were in the water?
Well, then the currents just kind of just dragged me out to the beach. Like, apparently, whatever forces are on this island clearly want us on the center islands and to check out the pillars here.
Yeah, and this time, as Amir says a little bit louder, it'd be great if they could just tell us that. And I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, guys, I guess we should just keep walking throughout the island. Well, it's getting dark, but if y'all want to walk through, we can walk through, do some exploring.
Yeah, I'm always down to explore.
Are y'all going to exit this temple?
Yeah.
As you exit out, you exit into an open meadow. Once again, it's raining pretty heavily, and standing before you is what looks like a very large imp. It's got wings and it's floating in the air, and it very monotonous. And it points at you, and I need the three of you to roll for initiative.
No.
7.
7 as well. Dex modifiers +1.
+2. So
I got an 18.
Let's go. I'm not gonna die immediately.
we are going to pause as you guys stare down this demonic shadow, we'll say. And just jump over to Daisy as she walks through her pillar. When you walk through this door, you find yourself on a path, a familiar path. It is the path from your school in Kinshasa to your home in the adjacent mountains. You have your backpack on. Seems like you're on your way home from school, and it's pouring raining. So you were running to avoid the rain. And as you're following the familiar winding path, in the distance you hear, "Someone help! Please!" What do you do?
Well, I feel like at this point, Daisy's not so much questioning or like aware that she kind of like just falls into like what actually happened. Like she just kind of like naturally goes back to what she was like on that day, assuming that it's the day I'm thinking of. So she goes from like a light jog, kind of like, you know, not really minding the rain, you know. Oh, she's like 2 seconds away from maybe jumping in a puddle. Once she hears that, she kind of like stops for a second and then starts like actively running towards the source.
All right, so you run across through some patches of trees, and you come to a cliff face. And there's an elderly Leonin woman hanging off the side of the cliff.
I'm assuming this is not powered up Daisy.
Oh no, it's you.
No, but like before, like not current Daisy. This is like Daisy.
Yeah, it's you've gone in the past, so you feel like if you try to fly, it might not.
So then, yeah, next best thing. Daisy goes from a run to a full sprint, drops the bag, and like, essentially, like, since it's raining, is this like grass, rock?
It's grass all the way up to the edge, and then it like comes off a rock face, and the woman is hanging from a rock, yelling for help.
Perfect. So Daisy will like basically like dive, slide on the grass up to the edge, and like reach a hand out and try to grab the woman's hand.
As you reach to grab the woman's hand, the entire side of the cliff collapses, and you both begin to fall, plummet. And as you think you're going to hit the ground, a gargantuan hand catches you, and you turn to see the face of the lioness herself, Sakime. And she smiles at you. She says, "Ever vigilant and just as always, my champion."
You know, there are much less anxiety-riddled ways to say hi.
She laughs and she says, "Your strength has improved in this short time. Could you give me an assessment of the other champions? What do you think of them?"
I don't know. Was I like supposed to take role? Like, like icebreaker type thing? I didn't really chat that much.
You haven't paid attention to any of them, have you?
Well, a lot of them were kind of like arguing amongst themselves or just kind of like doing their own thing. And I saw somebody I didn't recognize going like separate from the rest of us, so I was kind of preoccupied trying to figure out what was going on. And then we were attacked, so then I went into defense mode. We killed all the like shadow creatures, which, by the way, if you're at all responsible for shadow creatures, like, come on. I mean, it didn't pose a problem or like a threat, but like, again, you can just say hi or like, you know, just basic instructions. I'm fine. I'm a good listener. But then yeah, one of them started going into a pillar. I was still looking for the tiefling person that I saw, and then they went into a pillar, and then I saw my pillar, and that I'm here. Like, not much has happened quite yet.
She looks at you and she says, "I see. Well, there'll be plenty of time to learn of the other champions and how you guys can gel together. The gods and goddesses, we placed you on these islands so that you may go through a series of trials. Because the Order of Chaos is very much aware of you all. Before you leave this place, you'll need to be at a certain level of strength."
Okay, wait, can we back up to how does he know about us?
Well, the Order of Chaos is connected to the divine as well. Even though Obo is sealed away, she still has very much power and influence.
I guess you guys can't opt for like a separate channels. You're on like a family plan sort of deal.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. But we will all do. But we will all do what we can to protect you until you're strong enough to begin to take them down.
So,
and,
okay, natural question. This is not me trying to be like disrespectful, or anything like that. But like, if you can protect us until we're powerful enough, I'm curious as to how then the tables turn, and then we then become powerful enough to help you. Are you not already powerful enough then? Like
Yes, we are plenty powerful, but since Ogo has been sealed away, there's been an agreement amongst the deities to not interfere with mortal problems anymore. We need to let you all handle those problems. The Order of Chaos are mortal beings, just like you. Very powerful, but still mortal.
Right. Not allowed to meddle in our affair. Daisy kind of
It's just an agreement that we made, lest one of us ends up like Ogo, over hungry with power and influence.
Right, so like an honor system.
Yes, very much so.
I mean, all right. Like, what am I really gonna say? I mean, you're gonna disagree. Like, you're much more powerful than me, and you literally got me in the palm of your hand here.
So. She laughs and she says, "I can always appreciate your moments of observation, Daisy." And she says, "There's something I want to give you." And an amulet appears around your neck. It has the symbol of Sakmet on it. And she says, "This is something that can protect you and help us communicate more discreetly. The deities are nosy."
You know, I have gotten that impression.
And that is she's giving you an amulet of the devout, +1. You want to add that?
Is that just a thing I can search on the character sheet?
Yeah, that's a thing, like an actual thing.
Okay.
And she says, "And now, a test." And she places you on the ground, and you are faced off against a Fireblog man. He has a large halberd on his shoulder.
A large what?
Halberd over his shoulder.
Oh, a halberd. Okay.
Yeah, halberd. And she says, "This is a former champion of mine. During my days when I was still an up-and-coming god, he will not be gentle. And I need you to roll for initiative."
I mean, have I not already done it? Didn't I, just pass a test? Also, are we working through something here? I gotta fight you like what? Are you like a jilted ex or something? That's a 10.
That's a good one. You go to speak to Sakura, but she's gone. She's left you to.
Of course. God forbid you look inward. All right.
And whenever you roll your initiative, let me know.
Oh, I said 10.
Oh, 10. Okay, cool. And you're gonna slide back to Samir's pillar. Everyone is an owlbear already. I gotta change the scene though. One moment. And I think you're gonna have to throw your tokens down again. Yeah, Delcy, Zamir, and Sunny. Go ahead and throw your tokens down over here. In Owlbear, please. Delcy, you are up first. Move this little creature up a little bit.
Delphi will tell the others, like, look, I'm gonna try to do something. If y'all could back me up, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Delcy's
do what you gotta do.
Delcy's going to... 1 second. Yeah. Delcy is going to move over to the monster to get within the hand-reaching distance, and Delcy is going to try to inflict wounds.
Alright, that's rolls a hit, isn't it?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. $20.
20 to hit.
20 to hit.
Oh yeah, 20 will hit.
I do 16 damage.
16. So you take a nice little chunk out of this creature. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Right. The little imp-like demonic creature that's gonna kind of laugh and then slap its little demon hands together and a swirl of arcane energy manifests around it, and that is his action. And then it's with its bonus action, it's going to place a hex on you, Delcy. You feel this wash of negative energy come over you. And that will be its turn. Zamir, you are next.
Alright. How's it looking?
It's very much alive, but you can see it took quite a bit of damage.
Okay. So Zamir's gonna run up next to Delcy, and it's going to okay, so before I run up, do I feel like I can use this spear, or is this something that I'm gonna have to just figure out for later?
You can use the spear now.
Okay. It's just so I'm just gonna, okay, let me add.
Add a +2 spear.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and using the spear, I'm gonna stab up to it and cast Booming Blade. So let's hopefully this works. Not really good with big wall. Hopefully 18.
18 will hit.
Alright, cool. So that's going to be 6 piercing damage. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Shadow Step so that I'm nowhere near it. And I'll just run back when I need to.
When you pierce with the spear, it pierces a nice little chunk off of it.
And I'm gonna say to Dusty, can you do what you just did again?
Dusty's gonna go over. It's a one-trick pony right now.
Okay, alright. Well, this might take a while.
Samir, as you when you shadow step away, as you appear, you feel dark, shadowy flames begin to engulf you. Make a dex saving throw.
That's an 8.
An 8. Alright. You take 14 fire damage.
I actually take 0 because I'm immune to fire damage.
So you feel the flames come over you, and they don't do anything.
I just kind of shrug them off and look up to the Empress. Has he got anything else?
And it kind of laughs at you. And will that be your turn?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, Sunny, you are up. Your time to shine.
I'm going to move 30 feet right here, so I'm flanking this dude. And he's going to get a good big old smack from my longsword.
What do you?
Alright, this would be 20. I should probably grab this second one because it's at advantage. 12 plus 5. Is it 17 hit?
17 will hit.
Alright, where's my d8? Right there. Ooh, max damage. 8 plus 3, so math. 11.
11?
Yes.
How do you kill this shadow imp creature?
I just see this imp come up and everyone else, does their numbers on it, so I just go, man, what the fuck, what the heck is this thing? I just run up to it, just slash it in half, like it ain't nothing. Like, he's like, alright, let's go. Like, pays that no mind.
As
no reaction.
As the creature disappears out of existence, in its place, a door appears.
What kind of door?
Just a door. The same door that appeared to the entrance to this pillar.
The same one? So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and walk through the door.
Alright, yeah, no, it seems to be no better way to go.
Alright, so everyone walks out, and your pillar begins to sink into the ground. And in the distance, you see the pink pillar beginning to sink into the ground.
Okay. Well, it looks like someone else got to their pillar. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If we run into anything else, I'm not gonna be much help right now. And from what you just said, you can't really. You can help, but we might be in trouble if we run into anything else. We might need to take a break for a little bit, recoup.
Sunny and Delcy, do y'all want to do anything?
Sunny wants. Is there any other pillars that are up?
Yes, the black pillar is still up. There is an orange pillar in the distance. Should still be a red, purple, and a blue pillar, and also a white pillar.
If we all each have our personal pillars, we should probably go to each of them. Which pillar seems to be calling to me?
The orange pillar.
How far away is it?
It's not too far, or at least you don't think. The size of this island has deceived you, but it looks like it's towards the northeastern side of the island.
I call back to the rest, to the other two, and be like, I'm going to check out the orange one. I can handle myself. As he makes his way towards it.
Zamir fully dipped.
Yeah, Zamir went back to his own devices. Delcy, are you going to head back to your island, or are you going to follow Sunny?
Delphi's gonna look at both of them and go, I mean, I want to get jumped, fine. Delcy's gonna try to start looking for what pillar calls to him.
Delcy, you remember that after Awuo punched you in your chest, you were surrounded by a blue divine light. So the blue pillar would be more interesting to you.
Delcy's gonna go looking for the blue pillar.
That one looks like it's towards the southwestern side of the island.
Right, Delcy's gonna start making his way over.
Alright, and what about as everyone is going to their own places or in their own little worlds on this island, you all look towards the night sky and you see tiny balls of light falling towards the island and surrounding areas. You observe 9 falling spheres, and each one of them has an impact. They either land on the island, maybe some of them land in the water around, some of them land on a couple of the smaller islands. And you all feel the impact as those hit the ground. And I think that's where we'll end it tonight.